Oh yeah. Whoa. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome. It is that time of the day. It is that time of the day where the volatility slowly kicked in here just before I went live. But here we are to observe what the market is going to do in the upcoming, let's say, 30 minutes, 1 hour. All right. So let us see what is going to happen on the chart, shall we? How are you doing, everyone? What are your expectations? Tell me what is the cut? Like, I'm not a fundamental guy, so inform me about what happened. I only care about the charts. You know, 50 BPS. So what does this mean? A 0.5% cut. Is that bullish? Is that bearish? What are we talking? I only focus on the chart. So of course I am a purely technical analyst. I have no idea about any fundamentals. Pump and dump. I like that. What's up, everyone? Senat, Leva, Dr. J, how you doing? Thomas, Anurag, welcome. Morat, Carl, fix this in a few minutes. Parmit, QZ World, maybe a Band-Aid, Jeroen, welcome, guys. Monizilla, how you doing? It's been a while. Seriga, GTP, a sleeper. Hunter, Par, Sam, welcome. Nice that you shared a picture of your bike ride in Discord and the road in front of you. Nice environment. Fozzy, Madisanka, welcome. Bogdan, Dejan, Dasek, what's up, guys? Okay. It was 550, it was forecast 525, but they cut it down to 5. For me, it's overall bad sign because the Fed sees a weak economy, thinking of hard landing next year. I mean, next year. Next year is enough time, no? We don't need more than a year. DXY is tanking. It's been a long time. Hi from Algeria. Kader, welcome. Good to have you here. And let's turn the music off and focus on the charts. So, yeah, hard landing next year. That's perfectly fine, no? Perfectly fine. So, what I have on my chart here is the 886. The moment the 886 is hit, probability is higher to take the high. Now, as you know, based on the analysis that we have done the past 2 days, I guess, since we moved towards the upside, like Tuesday the 17th and today at least, the probabilities remain higher to sooner or later take out that high. No? 1 hour probabilities are the same. 15-minute probabilities were no different here with regards to the Elliott wave counts that we had. But if you do touch the 886 at 61.122, it increases probability once more to take that high. Any move to the downside of the 886 is a higher probability C or Y, increasing probabilities to take the high at a later stage. So this live stream is going to be a little bit more chill, more relaxed. We have covered a lot of Elliott waves in the video this morning, the live stream earlier today. Let's just first observe what price is going to do locally, and then we can take it from there, right? So let's see if anything happens. If we do take the high here, the yes, the no, see if we can touch the 886, which we almost do. And then we just observe price, and we can do some live counting while we're at it, depending on the reaction and what price does. No, so pump and dump. We'll see. Hi from Greece, Dr. Me, welcome. Dara, welcome. Welcome. You already know my dream scenario. I know. Quantitative tightening goes on. Securities holding will be reduced. Macroeconomy. Silver and gold is going for new records. Okay. Yeah, well, interesting. So with regards, let me put a little alarm here. I just want to make sure that if we do hit the 886, that we know. Of course, we're very close to it, but still. So over here, I see Fed interest rate decision. Some of you are able to make sense out of what this means here, right? 5.5, that's the 886 touch, so probabilities just increased to take the high. So we went from 5.5 to 5.5 to 5. Wow. Back in the day, 325, once upon a time. Okay. Beautiful. So anyway, let us observe. Silver is simply unbelievable. Walking the dog, watching the live stream. What's up, Jeroen? Good combo, yo. Good combo. The reason why interest rates have been high to cool down inflation that's now under control. Now the rest of the world finally can lower their interest rates as well. This is good for everyone. Okay. And are we going to take the high now? Looking for gold-silver ratio to be hit below 83. Oh, silver catching up. What's up, Thunderin? Recession in the way. We'll see. No, what? So I like again, like I'm a purely like as pure as you can get it, technical analyst. However, I always keep an eye on volatility due to thanks to the website here, Trading Economics. So 3 stars, US only, and when I see a red number here, it can increase volatility, and that's of course like that's the only thing I'm really interested in is the volatility on the chart, and you know that's what makes trading interesting as well. So we just missed out on taking the high, but we did touch the 886, so it increases probabilities to at a certain point take out this high. Now it is common after an 886 touch to actually move to the golden pocket, which is the reason I have this as a template here. 618 RT means 618 retest. And still, any move down of the 886, higher probability for a wave C or Y, increasing probabilities to take the high still at a later stage from an Elliott wave point of view. And that is pretty much the only thing we have to know locally at the moment. So yeah, we have 61373 on the chart. See what happens there. Finally, some action. Oh yeah. The Fed reached the target, and this means prices should start go down. I'm so confused because some people say prices should start to go down, and then you have other people saying, oh, it's super bullish because interest went down. So like, you know, like news is so like, it's so much interpretation in a way. You know? I don't know, like prices start to go down or up. I don't know. I just follow the chart, and Elliott wave probabilities are higher to take out that high, which it has been since the moment we started moving to the downside here, which, you know, we started yesterday and here we are. So those probabilities haven't changed. On Bybit, the high was taken on my chart. Okay, that's nice. So that's like, I call it like, let's say the probabilities have played out like 50%. You know, I just want it on my chart as well. The fact that it did play out on Bybit does increase probabilities. Of course, eventually other bigger charts will follow as well. But I always keep an eye on Coinbase. So yeah, you tell me. Is news leading or technical analysis with Elliott waves leading? I mean, look, if you're a fundamental analyst and you make profit, that's perfect, right? But holy moly, am I a technical analyst? Yes, not a fundamental one. But I do like to see probabilities play out. OKX also wicked 62.2, then dump. We'll see, no? We'll see. First, see if we can take the high during the stream, and then we have the daily naked point of control. If you do pass this daily naked point of control, by the way, there is not much to the upside. Let me turn everything on so you can actually see. So you can see if you do pass the daily naked point of control, there is a gap here of pretty much nothingness, increasing the probabilities to move to 63, you know, etc. And of course, we keep in mind the CVD divergences that I have been talking about over the past. When was the low made? 6th of September. So over the past weeks, we kept an eye on the CVD divergence. We still do. Because the moment you go up here, you get very close, of course, to the high. And that would make the bullish CVD divergence on the 4-hour play out. So that would be very nice. Oracle has spoken. Oracle is correct. Never doubt. Never doubt. What's up, MT? How you doing? Mrs. Kuhn was right again. Yeah, I mean, maybe my wife should start a signal service. I bet she'll do great. I don't know. Like she just coin flips. You should keep scores. Yeah, she has a high win rate at the moment. I see, Dara. I see. Yeah, it's interesting. So I don't know how it works with fundamentals and the effect on prices. Right? I'm just interested in volatility and technicals. But I've heard the stories of, hey, if the interest goes down, more buying power or something, and then more people buying and whatnot, price goes up. Just now at the beginning, people explained up, and then if people go down. And I guess that's the thing with news. I mean, this is of course numeric, so I mean it's, you know, it's quite clear, but a lot of news is of course up to interpretation, making it for me very difficult to follow and to trade. Low interest rate is more spending. Yeah, exactly. So it's, you know, can we send open invites to other discords in your Discord? No, unless it is approved by one of us, because else it's going to be a mess, people linking all sorts of other discords. So unless it is a discord that is relevant to my Discord, it wouldn't make sense to share that. Like, for example, the AGGR Discord, right? That would be relevant. Sometimes I share it. So I have the, where is it? AGGR Discord here. You know, sometimes I put it in. If someone needs help, they can go to AGGR, for example. But yeah, most like other stuff is not really, you know, too interesting, I guess. You should keep scores about a success story. I know. We'll look back one day on, yo, the Oracle. 62.2K is the value area high of August. And if it passes, then yeah, 64K. 62.2. My value area high has already been hit of August volume. Oh wait, you mean August as in literally like the month? Because if I pull a volume profile from the low to where we are now, we already hit the value area high here once. So we're pretty much doing it the second time. If you talk about August, you would probably include this. And this, and then yeah, you have a 62.2. I don't know, for me a less relevant level, but let's see what happens at 62.2 if price of course can get there. Oppa. I'm a technical man as well. Only exactly, Dara. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Okay, there we go. 886. Golden pocket, definitely back to the golden pocket. As is common, 886 to the golden pocket. Interesting. Yo, Darpan Patel, Izzy. Yo, great to have you in the live stream. Hope the gym went well. Yeah, been watching mostly on my TV the past few weeks, months. Not be here in YouTube chat. You actually put me on your TV when I'm live, like the whole family enjoying some koenztrading live streams. Gotta tell your kids, yo, no financial advice. You know, listen to your dad. Listen to your dad. Mom, listen to your husband. He knows what to do. You know. Nice family time, yo. No, but yo, Izzy, nice to have you here. Welcome. Good to see you in the chat once again. It's been a while. That's for sure. Yeah. I don't even remember the last time you actually were in chat though. But of course, we've been talking in the group, in the public group, in the Gold Elliott Waves channel, and then in DM as well. So, I mean, we've of course been in touch. So, yeah. Are you excited for Friday? No, not going in depth, but you can just answer yes/no. And also, Izzy, next event, I will try to get you a VIP ticket. By the way, that would be pretty cool. So I'll be in touch. You are live on my TV too. Press 1 if you got the live stream on a television. Press 2 if I'm running on a PC or laptop. Press 3 if you're on a mobile phone. Let's see what's up. What are we using? Listen, kids, not preferable unless everything else fails. Ready for Friday. Yo, cheers. Is it gonna be good times? 2. So 2, everyone. Whoa, 2 is PC, yeah, right? 3 is mobile phone and 1 is TV. Okay, so we have PC, laptop, 1, 2, 3 all at the same time. Now that's dedication. Rosie watching on TV, computer, mobile phone, mobile. 1 and 2. Yo, beer a bit, man. Welcome. Would be good to meet her and hang out. Yeah, absolutely. I'll make sure, like, if I go to London, my wife actually goes to the UK in December, but probably I won't be there because of Christmas with my family in the Netherlands, but she has family in the UK. So I'm not sure if I'll be there, but hey, if I happen to go to the UK, I'll make sure to let you know. Okay, so we have 3, 2, 3. Wow, people actually watch on multiple screens, eh? I do see that most people watch on like 2, that's laptop or computer, a couple of 3s coming in. Of course, I expect 1 to be the least, the Dara 4. You are on my Beamer. Yo, Dawa. Now that's original, huh? Like on the Beamer, real size. Probably I'm bigger on your Beamer than I am in real life, like taller on your Beamer. 2 at least today. Okay, computer. By the way, Izzy, you got a badge like the green one nowadays. That means between 6 months and 1 year of being a member. Oh, that's incredible, man. Laptop 331. Okay, couple of TVs, tablets. Okay, desktop. I'll take it. Yeah. I look forward to. I gotta say, I do enjoy the UK. I mean, the weather, it's the same as the Netherlands. But I always like London, Piccadilly Circus, Harrods, just a general like atmosphere in the touristic places. I suppose I've never worked there, never lived there, so I can't tell. My wife did, by the way. She used to live in London and work there as well. What's up, Hida? So a 1, a 2 as well. Okay, so I'm actually surprised there's quite a lot of people watching it on a television. I expected most people to watch on a computer or the like phone or like a tablet, but like a phone or PC. I'm very much like a PC guy or on my phone, but when I'm home, it's always PC. Yeah. 1 min chart, ABC. 1 target and now up to take the high. 1 minute chart, right into the action. So the second move down here is longer, right? Does affect the probabilities of a double 1-2. Obviously, we hit the 618 here, invalidating a wave 4. Overlap as well. So correct, yeah, we can't count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're either looking for an ABC or a double 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and then continuation down. Keep an eye on the CVD. What's happening on CVD? 3 minutes. We have a lit. Yeah, no, wait. I don't like it with go to the 1 min. Yeah, I don't like CVD with this big green candle because it's biased. I would prefer looking at CVD without that green candle. So let me do this, refresh the chart. There we go. Okay, so we have the low. We do have a bullish CVD on blue. Okay, it's 1 minute stuff, but so there's bullish CVD here, right? So here. ABC down or double 1-2, but by all means on the 15, of course, we are looking for price to still take out this high at some point. Any move down has a higher probability of being C or Y. So when will there be QZ World 4, the tablet as well? That's nice, a little bit bigger. When will there be a 3D stream? Elliott Waves in 3D. You'll probably get a 3D stream when I like do an event, for example, right? If I would have an event, or if I would have like if I would have a big television in my room, like a board that I can touch and draw on and stuff, that's how I could make it like 3D, I suppose. But this, for streaming, this is most efficient because I can share my screen. Of course, it's high quality, like people can see it HD. If I would have like the webcam, and then through the webcam you see a television, and then on the television there's the chart, it's not too clear. But yeah, 3D, maybe like real life event. Since we had the 886, high probability to take out the high, that is correct. Any move towards the downside would be labeled corrective, increasing probabilities to still take the high. So yes, correct. The directional bias is taking that high. Not sure about FDM, would be for the alts though. Would be quite interesting. I bet it's a green day on most of them. Number 3, mobile. Weather sucks. Been to Amsterdam 3 times now. Love it there, especially those chips. You like the chips. Amsterdam is nice. It's a nice city. Yeah, it's a nice city. Like living in Amsterdam is a bit like meh. It's very noisy, very touristic, of course, but. Yeah, it's a nice city. I think it has the scenes, you know, like the canal. The buildings are very Amsterdam-ish, right? Like, yeah, I mean, it's a great city. There's a lot happening in Amsterdam. It's alive, you know. There's people, which I do like. To the big screen, production with the device. Yeah, moving to the big screen. My own television show, Hollywood. You're in France now. Only been Paris there. Okay, I mean, Paris is, so they call it, of course, the city of love, but it's twofold. I like Paris in, like, of course, like you have the Eiffel Tower and all the activities and like Champs-Élysées, and you know, it's not like the touristic bits and pieces, but it in a way also got more dirty over the years. At least that's I guess more like an opinion. I still like to go there, don't get me wrong. What I also think is a bit of a pity is in the past you could just walk underneath the Eiffel Tower. You could just go and just walk and you know, buy a ticket and you go up. And now they have this whole fence and whole electrical system and stuff around the Eiffel Tower for safety purposes. It's a little bit of a pity. It you know, like back in the day, you could take pictures from afar without having big fences in your stuff, and it was just more accessible. I understand they do it, but you know. Have you ever been in Munich? Yes, I have been once for a conference when I was a professional esports player. I was playing for Acer, the computer company, right? Team Acer, maybe some of the OGs here. They might know Team Acer. We were active in StarCraft and FIFA, Trackmania, some other titles. And I was part of the Trackmania squad, which is a racing game in case you don't know. And I was invited to go to a conference there, had an interview in Munich, and I did Beat the Pro activities. It was a tech conference. It's a very long time ago. The interview is, I think, still even on YouTube. If you would search for Acer Koens, you might like, and then Trackmania, maybe you, I don't know, like you find a lot of Trackmania videos, but maybe you'll find an interview if you add interview or something. Wait, let me check. I'm actually going to check myself. It must be online somewhere. Now, Price is taking its sweet ass time, no? Let's see. Oh, there is an interview, but that's not Germany. That's 8 years ago, 10 years ago. No, I can't find that interview from Germany. Wow, an interview from 13 years ago, yo. 13 years ago, back in the day, when I did all the LAN parties and I don't know what. Yeah, nice. I want 4D and smell the Radler. I got water now, yo. But maybe you can smell this water as well, if you know what I mean. Who says it is? You don't know. It's white. I mean, transparent. I just chunk it. Oh, it's burning. No, it's not. A bit late to the party, but my first thought and look is rejection. Trade safe, Thomas. For your information, the 886 is hit. So the 886 probabilities are activated. 886 taken from the high to the low. So any move down, higher probability of being a C or Y. By all means, probability is higher to take out this high here. So we're pretty much like waiting to see if that happens during the live stream. The high is taken on Bybit. Yeah, I know some charts, OKX I believe as well has taken it, but not on my chart here. What's up, AJ? How are you doing? Thomas, trade safe, have a planned strategy and make sure to follow it as well. Will you make any course on Elliott waves? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? What's up, DOG? Nice to see you pop in. Welcome. And it's a good question. This is exactly what you're looking for. So, everything you need to know. This is all very short to the point videos that you can find here, and it pretty much has everything you need to know. So. FTM would also be for the altcoin stream, but let's see what's happening here. I'm actually surprised how much red there still is, but 2%. Most of it is of course green. Yeah. A green day. What's the biggest winner here? Oh. Yo, KDA, yo. FTM 3 Punk. It's actually interesting, like most is just like 1% Bitcoin on 0.8. Wow, 0.00. We don't see that very often. I'm not even sure if this chart is even still alive. It looks dead, but well. Up. Pleasure, Thomas. Pleasure. The video people. Spank that like button. What's up, Michael Medina? Go spank that like button. Cheers, OG. Join Discord and you have everything there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in Discord. Of course, wait. So it's free. There's no paywall for Discord. Of course, there is for diamond, gold, and silver. But then, because that's memberships. But then there's stuff. There's lots of activity. And if you have questions, post it here. Now here in the educational content, Elliott waves, you get some nice statistics here. Other content, this is a planner I use myself and how to use the planner. What's over here? CVD video, some other stuff. Very all of the books. Now these are affiliate links that do not work. I recently showed that I don't know why my links don't work. I haven't figured it out. I don't want to really put energy in it because I don't really care about it being affiliate or not, but whatever. And then we have community content. Why? I do think my favorite ones, by the way, is where is it? The Mental Game of Trading, the Market Wizard series, all good. And then Unscripted, by far my number one business book by a mile. Currently, I'm reading Atomic Habits here. I love the book. I do have a next book, which I have here. So Confessions of the Pricing Man, which is about just like price, because we are all buying stuff in life, right? But some stuff, of course, it's the same, quote unquote, same item, right? It's a car that brings you from A to B, or a watch from A to B, but of course the prices significantly differ. And I'm very interested in that, like the mental aspect of pricing and what it does to you as a person, and how I and you and we then act based on like prices, comparisons, the value we give to a certain price, and how that how we manage that. I think it's very interesting. I haven't yet started, so it's called Confessions of the Pricing Man from Herman Simon, and I haven't checked the book. I haven't even opened the book, first time on stream. So the chapters are: my first painful encounters with prices. Everything revolves around price. The strange psychology of pricing. Now that is what I find interesting. Maybe I'm going to even learn something that I can implement in the market, Joe. The strange psychology of pricing. Would there be something in this book that I can use in my trading? It would be interesting. Price positioning, high or low. Prices and profits. Prices and decisions. Price differentiation, innovations in pricing, pricing in crisis, and price wars. Oh, well, and there's a lot of information. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta say, I really look forward to reading that book. There's a lot more red compared to the normal expectation because Bitcoin dominance has been shooting up. Okay, I see. So people put the money out of alts. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Alts having a tough time. They eventually follow, of course. I don't remember that anyone asked you or that you mentioned, but are you actively playing any games today? I would have to answer that question with a no. Interestingly. So, and I get, like, the main reason is that I do keep an eye on the market, because I am still a board member of the Global Esports Federation. So I do have to keep an eye on what's happening, but and like Trackmania specifically, I watch videos, so I stay up to date with what's happening in Trackmania in particular. But I actually don't play. Gotta say, like, I don't even know last time I touched a game. Must be like easily like a year ago. Maybe if I'm with friends, but usually with friends we do other stuff. So no, and it's not that I don't like to play. I love playing games, but I love working more. I love what I do, right? My work is my hobby. When I was a speaker, that was the case. When I had my other businesses, that was the case. And now, I moved here, and I keep myself really busy with the community, helping people, informing people, making videos and content and documents. And so I love what I do, and I like to spend every minute I can to my work. I literally, I'm one of those people that gets up and then does the morning rituals, and then poof, we go straight in, right? Like boom, and then I just work the whole day, and then by the end of the day, usually 8-9 p.m. or whatnot, then eat with the wife, maybe do something, watch something, and then read and go to bed. So work days for me have since I mean, even when I was at high school and at university, when I still was a pro gamer as well, that was my job. You know, it's a fun job, it's still a job. Back in the day when I wasn't an entrepreneur, but I've always pretty much worked way more than the traditional hours, I suppose. Like, you know, I can easily go 12, 15 hours just full throttle on a day. Bull CVD locally. Yeah, probably here now. That's the thing. It's 1 min CVD. It's not really too interesting. Took the high on the index chart. Okay, that's interesting. Some charts definitely took the high. Could be a little swing. Not on Coinbase. What does the current highest volume in the 1 hour chart mean? How does it affect scenarios? Well, the current highest amount of volume here for me is not relevant. This one though is. So in my videos, I explained that the fact we have the highest amount of volume in the high here increases probabilities that we do like have a corrective structure here. But by all means, the only thing now on the chart that's interesting is the fact we touched the 886. So the 886 is really important in Elliott waves. Arguably, the 886 is the most important Fibonacci level in Elliott waves, because the 886 gives a very clear probability. So once an 886 is touched, right? So on my chart, the 886 is touched without taking the high. So, you know, so therefore the probabilities are still active. But the moment you touch the 886, the probabilities increase to take this high. Any move to the downside has a higher probability of being a wave C or a wave Y or any other corrective structure. But after, you still look for price to move up and take the high. So it gives you a very good directional bias. Of course, it doesn't happen often, but sometimes it doesn't play out, but it gives a good directional bias. So I really enjoy using 886, and it's been touched. Riot and Mara, do you analyze them? Do you trade these? No, I only trade Bitcoin myself. Bitcoin gives me more than enough. And with regards to Riot and Mara, it's because of the altcoin streams. So when I do altcoin streams every Sunday, I have people vote for alts. And I got a whole list, and based on what people ask, I add new ones to the list. And that's like when I've analyzed it once in the past, it's in that list. But some charts are maybe, you know, half a year ago, and some others pop up a lot more frequently. The Augustin Keller, awesome venue, nice. For a stag do. I don't know what that is though. Atomic Habits is great. Yeah, it's a great book. Finally got the rate cut. What's up, admin? How you doing? Finished work? Nice. Time for the evening, no? I'm curious. Yeah, Atomic Habits is about like small things during the day, small choices that can lead to big consequences later down the road. Like, for example, I mean, these are the most used examples, right? If you choose to go to the gym instead of sitting on the couch and eating a bag of chips, like, you know, that's a big difference in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years for your health. Now, starting the habit of going to the gym can feel like a lot, like, well, I got to go to the gym, but it starts very small. So like in the book, they talk about, you know, it starts with just putting your shoes at the door and then putting your shoes on and just like slowly getting into a habit or practicing a habit for only 2 minutes on a day at the same like time. Like, for example, reading a book. If you're like, I want to read a book before bed, but every night you're like, fuck, I'm too tired to read my book. Bullshit. You can just read one page. And if you do that every day, you will get into the habit of reading one page. But eventually that one page is going to lead to 2, is going to lead to 3, 5, 10, one chapter. So it's got to become part of your routine. And of course, it works with many different things in business, in personal life, in relationships, right? Like the small little habits that you have. I got to be quick a bit more here. Evan Moorville, welcome. Yo, been a while as well. Good to have you here. CVDs. Can this be a B wave? Yes, diagonal A, B, and then a wave C. In that case, you're looking for a zigzag ABC. We did touch, of course, the 886. Elliott is messing with my brain. Played GTA games? Yes, I did. Yo, look, I'm 31, almost turning 32, by the way. The 24th of September, in 6 days, I'm turning 32. So I'm from the time of GTA San Andreas and the old school GTAs. I don't care about GTA 5 and 6 and all that stuff. Face It the other day. Just played Face It. Oh, you played some Counter-Strike. The less time you have for it. No, I mean, I can choose my time. I mean, instead of making YouTube videos and doing anything with YouTube, I could also play games the whole day. But this is the thing. I can sit on the beach all day. I can play games the whole day. I can do whatever. The thing is, you will not feel like you're contributing to anything. Like you don't feel fulfilled, if you know what I mean, right? Like, you know, the thing that money doesn't buy happiness. And it sounds really stupid. Of course, money, like, so I believe in money does buy happiness, but with a certain limit, quote unquote. Money gives freedom. Freedom is happiness. Like you can do something that you enjoy. You can watch your kids play football. You can take your mom on a flight to America. You can like what money can do when used can make you happy. However, if you got a lot of shizzles in the bank, but for example, you have a business, you have a lot of money, but you get a lot of negative reviews and it's not running, like, you know, like you're not going to be like happy, like, oh yeah, I'm settled here, but you know, work is shit, and like it's not, oh, I got a lot of stuff, so I'm always going to be happy. It's just, it makes you happy in a way, but also it doesn't make you happy on the other side. You know what I mean? Anyone knows what I tried to say here? At least that's my experience. Right? Like, I still want to contribute. I still want to provide value. You know, you still want to help people. You want to mean something to someone, right? Like, what is money if you can't share it? Like, you know, like, I don't want to sit on the beach all day poking my nose, watching airplanes fly here at Nice airport at the beach, and do nothing. I would feel very useless. I would feel very, very sad, unless I can, you know, do stuff like this. Anyway. What's next after taking the high? Daily naked point of control. If we pass this, then, well, we're pretty much at 63.5K. What's up, BBL? How are you doing? Joe, stag do bachelor party. Yeah, I'm impressed you still remember the building. Brendan, you're going to help me to create a trading plan. My biggest hurdle has been risk management. So yes, that is correct. In Diamond, it's all about creating a plan. Now, of course, when creating a plan, I can steer you in the right direction, but a plan is personal. So it's all about putting in the work, right? I do share my plan there as well, like the way I trade and one pages and the rules and whatnot, right? So you can use it as an example or try to implement it if it fits your psychology, your trading. But it's of course very much focused on helping people to create a trading plan and strategy with all the files, all the content in there. And whenever people have questions or they you know, like yeah, should I do this or that, or, you know, statistics, is this enough? No. Then I, of course, coach them into, like, steer them people in the right direction. Yeah. Wick the 4-hour order block. Okay, some more resistance. San Andreas. Yeah, San Andreas. San Andreas was a great game. Good old days. Vice City. I also played Vice City. Yeah. Absolutely. I also grew up with the PlayStation 1. Yo. It was the first console I ever had, together with the Game Boy Color. I had a purple Game Boy Color, and after that I had the Game Boy SP, which is the folded one, and after that I had the PlayStation Portable. What's your target about C or Y? If we're looking for, so your question is related to, wait, do I still have everything turned on? Yeah. So if you would have a finished to or be at the low, right? Then your target for your Y or C is going to be 65.6 to 67.5. In that case, if you look for A, B, C, right? Or A, and then you continue ranging B, your target remains the same. But if you take out this low, your target is going to drop, right? So, yo, Yiri. Yo, this guy. Yo, Yiri, you had another good day today? Yo, what's up? Thanks, man. What a guy. Keep going. Yo, thanks for the subs. Especially because of you supporting the community, you know. Clay the Great, GGM, Alexandra G. Yo, Alexandra, eh? Nice to see your name up there. M.Al Hakbani and Junior Miranda. Make sure to fill in the form. 1 second. Gotta copy it here, unless one of the mods is prepped. But, you know, we're observing the chart. So where is it? Membership form. Copy the link. Bum, 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 boom. Fill in this link. Choose gifted bronze and we will get you sorted, okay? I will bump you up to silver. So the memberships are bronze, but I'll bump you up to silver. Yes, okay, you had a good day. That's what I like to hear. Yo, cheers, Jerry, man. I appreciate it. Nice plans you share as well. You've been doing good for yourself. Beer a bit, yo. Yo, beer a bit. Guys, cool down. It's not my birthday just yet. On the 24th, you know, that's the day. 24th of Sep. Give me the average gain move for today and I'll be happy. Yeah, you had a good day, Beer a Bit. By the way, everyone, Beer a Bit is the reason that I got into Elliott Waves. We go back a long time. And he once showed me a picture of Elliott Waves. And I was like, that's interesting. And then he got me into Elliott Waves because he shared that picture. And now we're here years later. So yo, Beer a Bit, hope you're doing good, which I'm sure you are. But okay, so there we go again. Odin Bill, Lloyd McDonald, Magnum DeFi, DC Shorts, Iron Crypto, Maurice Holton, German Valencia, Edgar Lopez, House, and Garlic Powder. Make sure to fill in this form here. And choose gifted bronze and we will bump you up to silver, which is like short-term updates and my thoughts and stuff in between videos. It's like, you know, sometimes it's like it can be a lot of posts during the day. Sometimes it's one post a day. Depends on the market action and if anything happens and stuff. But it's in between the content and the videos. And in the morning, I post a whole like overview of like what the update is in. So for example here, this was of today. So I share all the pictures and explanations and then the probabilities. And then during the day, I post if stuff happens or stuff changes. And so I'll make sure to, we will make sure to get you sorted. But yo, Beer a Bit, thanks, man. Coming in hot. This is the first time I think on the channel as well. That's awesome. Yuri and Beer a Bit, thanks, guys. Yo, Daywalls, yo, how you doing? How you doing with Elliott Waves, by the way? Because I know you use Elliott Waves nowadays, and you also make content about Elliott Waves. So how you doing? Yeah, he is the instigator. That's true. Yo, Tala Asraf, how you doing? Me. When people gift like this, it's random. It's YouTube related. Let me see. There were a couple of questions. I'm so old that I even played GTA 2. The good old times, though. Good old times. I'm from that same time. Some people like doing nothing. Some people like creating. I do still play games, but mainly as have you. I will always enjoy playing games. It's just I currently in the phase I am. I like to create stuff, like create businesses and help people. Because in the end, what a business is solving a problem. So yeah, San Andreas Jetpack. You know what I found recently? Wait, I must have the picture on my phone. I actually happened to find my my PlayStation Portable, and inside the bag of the PlayStation Portable, I had a paper. Okay, so I found the PlayStation Portable. Oh, I need to scroll. Okay, 1 second. Let me try to find it. So inside the PlayStation Portable bag, no, I can't find it this quick. I'm trying to find the paper that was in there, but it was, as you can expect, it was a cheat code. It was an A4 piece of paper with cheat codes in Grand Theft Auto for the PlayStation Portable. Yeah, I haven't seen that PlayStation Portable in in I don't know, 10 years, even more. So here was the PlayStation Portable that I had, right? So this is like the little like suitcase. And then inside the net there, I took it out for the picture, but inside that net, I had a paper with cheat codes for Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, good stuff. I played on the PSP when I was with my parents going on holiday to the south of France every year back in the day. Happiness is about fulfillment for me. That's nicely said. I agree. Where would you suggest where to start? So Brendan, we always send an email. Always start with the frequently asked questions to guide you. And then it's about starting the process of creating your personal strategy and plan is about watching the video that I created about it, where I go through all of the steps to make that happen, including the downloads, right, that you can find in the group as well. And then it's about following those steps. And I am happy to recommend some of the stuff that I use, which helped me. But of course, every analyst is different. So I might give you of course, a kickstart, because the whole idea is to make sure that people can create a plan or a strategy in a shorter amount of time instead of going at it yourself, right? So I can definitely kickstart and steer you into directions and tell you what I use and how it works. But there's going to be elements probably that you don't like or maybe like very much. So you might start with some of the stuff that I can use or recommend, and then you will change it. That's possible, right? You will eventually create your own thing. Happiness is a post facto emotion. In many cases, you realize the happiness when the moment of it already passed. So we can tell it's like the trading indicators. You have the info after it occurred. Yeah, I also read in Atomic Habits that the expectation of something can make you more happy than the actual deed and the feeling afterwards. You can look forward to this one crazy meal, but the moment you eat it, you're like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna eat this for another month. You know what I mean? Yeah. Vice City radio station. The Sega Mega Drive first console. Man, that's before my time, yo. DCS is my favorite digital combat simulator. Oh, we go back a long time, eh? Probability-wise on the high time frames, do you see 100k first or retest of lows? These type of questions are always they're difficult. Like, look, you're talking about 54k or 100k. Now that's you know, that's not fair in a way. But those are questions that can't be answered. On the weekly time frame, probabilities are higher to take out all-time high, and the probabilities are high still to reach 100k. Yes. Do you first reach 54 or 49? We're talking about the weekly time frame. So you have a target. The lowest you can go would be 43k. But the thing is that unrelated to where price is on the weekly, you expect the all-time high to be taken. So instead of thinking, will we first go to 100k or 49k? In my opinion, it's not the correct way of thinking. Right? Like, where is it? Where's my here? The correct way of thinking is, this is your area of interest. In that area of interest, you're looking for potential, no financial advice, but if you are Elliott Waves, an Elliott Wave trader, or you have another plan, of course, this is an area of interest for longs. And in that area, one can look for longs, right? Of course, we touched the 0.236 a couple of times. And people thought, oh, the low is in and we go up. Oh, and we come down again. Oh, the low is in and we go up. Oh, maybe it's true this time. But it doesn't really matter, because in the bigger scheme of things, this is simply your area of interest. So, and then on the daily time frame, yeah, we have a couple of scenarios, but the daily and the 4 hour are both absolutely shit. So the 1 hour and the weekly, those are the two that are interesting to keep an eye on. The daily and the 4 hour are not interesting. We need and the 50-minute is interesting, but the daily and the 1 hour, they are not interesting till more clarity appears. But with regards to CVDs, 65k plus is definitely still on the cards. But yeah, we continue to observe what happens step by step, and the daily will eventually show itself. You know, max ammo, all guns, max budget, yeah, or get a helicopter, or put the police on like five stars on your ass, right? What's up, Seriga? Sega Mega Drive 2 playing F1 with my dad. The good, yeah, memories. Still remember when I got the PlayStation 1 for the first time, sitting in the living room with my brothers and my dad. We were playing a racing game, but I don't know the name, like very old school, where your car is in the middle, it's like pixels everywhere, and you don't see the road too far ahead, and the car always stays in the middle. Like, it's almost like the road is coming at you instead of the car driving, and then you have just like occasional trees on the side, and then the road just like, and then, you know, and I have to go around like cars. I forgot the name title, like the title of the game, but yeah, good old days. So with regards to the probabilities, by the way, so on the weekly, probabilities are higher to still move up, right? For wave 4, wave 5, potential for double 1, 2, but conservative is better than too bullish. And on the 1 hour and the 15 minutes, as per also when price was moving down here, and same over here, price, you know, probabilities are higher to still look for price to take out this high here on my chart. Even if you do move down, probabilities are higher to go back up later. So it creates a bias, and based on the directional bias that Elliott Waves gives, I can, with my plan, first of all, I trade Elliott Waves as pure as it is as well, but I also have other plans that I can use in confluence with the direction. Cruising the world. Battle tanks. Yeah, on Nintendo, by the way, one of the games I played so much with my friend was just Mario Kart, yo. And then with the 3 balloons, and then there was that level with the green, blue, yellow, and red building, and then you shoot that shield, and at a given moment, you don't want to drive at the bottom anymore because of the shitload amount of shields. Yeah, that was great fun. Got a dentist appointment. Yo, have a good one, maybe a Band-Aid. What do you use? What chart do you use? Coinbase, the Coinbase chart. This one. The name of the game was Lotus to me. Lotus. I don't recognize Lotus. I do recognize a very, very old Porsche game. I don't actually know if it was a Need for Speed Porsche game or Porsche, but only with Porsches. That was a very old Need for Speed game. Mario Kart block game. Wait. Oh yeah, I found it. Okay. So some people will interestingly have no idea, but please press 1 if you recognize one of these levels. Come on. Where you at? This level here, this one. This was my favorite level, yo. The one with the blocks, by far the best one. Okay. Hidde, Douwe, Samson, nope. Yeah. What was your favorite? Maybe I should have done a poll. Wait. Like this stream went from like we just observed price action, but let me quickly do a poll. What level was not level, what arena was your favorite? Left top, right top, left bottom, right bottom. Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna minimize this. While we observe the chart. Yeah. Ridge Racer, yes. I played that. That's a cheat. Do not shoot from the top. That's yeah. Ah well. Oh man, the amount of fun I had. I played this game with a friend that I mean, it's old high school, even primary school friend, but Robin. I still remember their dog, a Berner Senner. His mom always used to make like these like baguette, like pistolet, like sandwiches with minced meat and tomato sauce. Holy shit, that was great, man. Yeah, good old days, yeah. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah, I still like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah. I don't play, like I barely play games, but yeah, I like that game. It was great fun. And then you could sit in a roller coaster. The Bowser level with the lava was crazy. Yeah. Yeah. But this, like for me, like the right top, that was my favorite. Whoa, Birabit, that's insane. 50, man. That's the first time. That has never happened on the stream before. That's insane. Give me a job, brother. Good night, guys. Yo, cheers, man. Give me a job. Yo, Birabit, take it easy. Oh, you had a good day. Wow, thanks for the 50 subs. I mean, also thanks from the community to you, because I prefer people subbing to also support the community instead of just donating, which doesn't really support anyone. But that's insane. Holy. This will continue. Silver will be very active now. Yeah, that's for sure. Yo, Jeroen. We got work to do now. Insane, mate. Thanks. Like this guy. As I told you, Birabit is the one that I got into Elliott waves. We go back a long time, and he's a great trader, and he has his own. By the way, let me show you. He has his own thread here. So you can go to Bitcoin TA, hover on it, and there's his thread. This is his lounge, where he posts a lot of stuff, which is incredibly interesting. So make sure to check it out. And it's not yet a separate channel, but Birabit TA launch. You probably find it if you hover on top of Bitcoin TA, or if you go to Bitcoin TA and go to the pinned comment, right? Then Odin, also nice. So make sure to check it out. Great analyst, lots of brain, but Birabit, man, that's insane. 50 gifted subs. Man, that's easily like easily the highest gift ever. Thanks, man. Are you still here? Is he still here? Where is Birabit still here? No, he went to bed. You had the gift disabled, but Birabit, I gotta mention all the names. Okay, so if you hear your name, fill in the link. One of the mods. Wait, guys. Membership form, copy link. If you hear your name, fill in the link, the form that I just posted, and we will get you sorted. I mean, probably not tonight, but just fill it in, because you are gifted bronze, but we always bump gifts up to silver as a reward for the person gifting someone else, but also the gift person then, receives something, because bronze is just support, but silver is actually useful. So, 50 gifts, man. That's insane. Birabit, Adrian Buzatu, Dewald, Stefan, Johnny Crypto, L. Jones, Lolita, Pigolito De Curo, Geo BRB, 21 million, Lordibra, Naxate, Orisida, Among Us All, Arbuzni Sok, He edited a couple of shorts for me in the past. How you doing? Jack, Alpha Trader, Joshua Kelly, Maria Helena, Alex Malish, Emma Knifen, Aldi Honor, Aldi Honor, Aldi is a shop in the Netherlands, Aldi Honor, Ashlad, Senk Karakalar, Purple, David Alsina, Army Piper, I'm gonna do a collab, everyone, with Army Piper, by the way. Check out his channel. Kai Renner, Engin Hoang Num, Crypto Carter, NFT Goku, I like your name, it's my favorite anime, Dragon Ball. ZF, Ahmed Al-Khalifi, Solta Nigus, Pip Snipers, Anand Gupta, holy, this just continues. PC Shivan Official, Joshua Geske, Lavesh Shami, Melissa, Bitlender Crypto, Manyman, Barry Champ, Call to Peter Annelison, Pluto Bolic, Roll P, Buckstonis MJ, Kanashimi, Bokana, Chance Watson, THC to BTC. I like that one. Okay, there you go. Wow, that's insane. So all 50 of you fill in that form, and I'll bump you up to silver. Yeah, exactly, 50. It's insane. I've never... that's the first time. That's incredible. Birabit, what a legend, Joe. Like, we go back so long. We've always been in touch and sharing groups and joining each other's groups and sharing knowledge. And talking about the future, and years later we're still in touch, and here he is dropping a 50 bomb, yo. What a guy. That's incredible. Any news today? Yeah, there was news. I'm gonna close the vote. It's very, very, it's actually, I expected a bit more for one level, but yeah, we had news today, this here. My gratitude to you, Birabit, is high. Thank you. It's always difficult to really acknowledge, like, thank you through like webcam and stuff, but just know that like the support for the community with your thread and then also the gifts, I mean, that's incredible, man. Thanks for doing gifts and other donation as well to support people here. That's literally like a 1/3 of the live stream just got a membership. He will never see you fall. No, like we always spoke, like back in the day, it started early. We were like, yo, Koen, when we were noobs, we always said one day we're gonna be neighbors in the Maldives. Hell, hey, Birabit, it's still on, eh? I mean, of course, at least I moved already to a sunnier climate, so I'm getting there. I mean, theoretically, of course, we could buy something in the Maldives, but life. I don't know how you disable gifts, to be honest. No idea. By the way, we are gonna make emojis for Discord and also YouTube, but first we need to finish the Elliott Wave PDF. Whoa, indeed. By default, I was like, why didn't I receive it? And there was a banner saying to enable gifts. Okay, wow, that's interesting. YouTube, cheeky YouTube. Yes, both are relevant, George. So I would like on my chart here, I'd still expect price to take that high at a later stage. So no Lumbo this week. I mean, sideways price action continues. G-Bull, welcome. Cheers, Raul P. That's for Mr. Birabid. We need to make a Koens tournament for some game. That would be cool. Like I can boot up my Twitch because I still have my Twitch. I can go live on Twitch, and then or we can organize like a gaming tournament. Like Trackmania is ideal because it's free to play. You can download it, but because with Mario Kart you probably need to install like things to get a game like that working on a PC, but See, me chart also didn't take the high yet. Yo, 50, I know. What's up, Mario Rucha? Welcome. Yeah, I know, 50. It like crazy. It out of nowhere. Absolutely out of nowhere. So insane. Your favorite arena. So the conclusion is right top, this one was the favorite for most people, not by a big margin. Left top on 2, right bottom here, and then the left bottom. Do I agree with the order? Yes, I do. This was my favorite, but by a mile. This was absolutely my favorite. And then yes, I do like the round one compared to the more like this. These levels actually are quite similar in a way, where you had the elevation to the middle. Or at least you could drive to the middle. Here there's an elevation and a route downstairs. But yeah, nice guy. Yeah, good night, Boris. See you soon. Maria. Yes, indeed. Not sure, Time Traveler, as your name is still white. But I don't know, everyone that I just mentioned. Because I can check in YouTube Studio who's in. And so we'll check it. But... this would be for the Sunday altcoin stream. So make sure to ask me during the stream there. Elliott Wave stream. Yeah, it's magic. Can you brief what happened, or did we invalidate? No, we hit the 886 in the meantime, so it increases probabilities to take the high at 61.3k, 4k. Which we didn't yet on my chart. We got close, but we actually didn't take it. Any move down now has a higher probability. Typical 886 probability, higher probability to take the high. 886 more common for B or Y. X. right? More common for a wave B or an X. So if you do move down looking for CY or corrective structure, increasing probabilities to still take the high at a later stage. So that is that's pretty much what happened. Yeah. Do you play any Call of Duty? Fuck yeah. Yo, Modern Warfare Squad, old school, not the new one. The old school with the intervention and the Barrett and the UMP-45 and silencer, cold-blooded. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was good as well. I still sometimes, like, if I can, I like to play Call of Duty, Rocket League, Trackmania. Trackmania would be really cool, yeah. Community versus Koen. See if anyone can get me. For the ones that don't know, I used to be a professional in Trackmania. Third of the world in 2013. Like a donkey. And yeah, 50-point cut, 50 gifted. I mean, the one thing goes down and the other one goes up. Insane. I can't find your CVD indicator on TradingView. It's not on TradingView. You have to go to AGGR. So if you go to Discord and you go, link in the description, and you go to the Good to Know channel, then you will see, first of all, the website, then a one-pager that I made for all of you. Now, mind you that I have discovered an absolute fucking scam on a channel called Crypto Liga. Yeah, it's Argentina. They, like the owners, they have downloaded our CVD with the dots, which is free, right? They have downloaded the one pager and they scam their community by letting them pay $80 a month just to get screenshots of the CVD lines. They do not share the file with their community. And to make it even more funny, one second, not only do they make people pay $80 for that, they also, can I open this? Yeah, I'll just open it in 1 second here. They also market my one-pager in their public group to make people sign up. Do you recognize this file, motherfuckers? Fuck yeah, I do. I made that shit, yo. Cook. It's free. You can download it, the whole thing. Of course, they only screenshot this part because it's part of their fucking business model. So if you follow their channel and they are live, yo, you're allowed. Just go fucking wild. You know, I'm taking them down. Well, yeah. That is full scam. So guys, you hear, it's free. Even the newest one is also free, right? I do ask to be an affiliate, but you only have to deposit something. You don't even need to trade. But of course, if you want to support the channel, you trade after you deposit. It's free. Do not pay $80 or whatever to get the CVD. Okay, that's absolute fucking scam. Like, holy shit. Now, of course, the Spanish people, they don't like follow my channel. They can't understand. Crypto Liga. You write it like this. So yeah, I don't want to post it in the chat. You know, it's not worth it. When we discovered it 2 days ago, I think, or yesterday, I forgot, but they were live on YouTube. So we joined the live and we stayed respectful, but made it very clear, like myself and the mod made it very clear what is going on. They removed that whole video, the whole VOD, the whole live stream. They removed it from YouTube. I wonder why. So there you go. Just wanted to get that in. Make sure to clip this part of the live stream. And if you know them, feel free to send it, you know. You know, yeah. Let's see if we can actually find them on YouTube, or did they change their name? Oh, they're even live. Oh, well, I'm not subscribed anymore. This is the channel, guys. These are the scammers. Please do not pay 80 bucks for that's bullshit. Of course, not for bullshit, because it's very valuable. But we have made this, right? Takes hours to make the video, make all the stuff, one pager, develop a CVD that everyone can use. Mr. Friends put a lot of time in creating the automated lines, right? This is where the shit happened. They make you pay 80 bucks. Here it's for free at the origin. I like, they're live. I'm not gonna, mess around here. You need to subscribe for 5 minutes. Of course, I subscribed, then ta-ta-ta-ta-ta in the chat, and then unsubbed. But do not fall for these type of bullshit YouTubers, just so you know. Okay. Third in the world is amazing. 2013 Trackmania, ESWC in Paris. Yeah. Can you please check? Oh, that's for later. Thomas, thanks for all the, but sorry, good, not many of your. All right. I haven't shared a trade in the past, what is it, month? So I don't exactly know. Thomas, you're also not a member. You're not in Diamond. You're maybe in the setups, but all the setups ones have played out. So I don't really know what you're looking for, but you said that you were shorting here when price was moving up. I mean, you got to have your plan and your strategy, So yeah, bye-bye. Spanish here. I followed a few days. They were charging against a guy saying some YouTube were copying their, and yeah. So if you go to the first if you go to the first video on their channel, you can see that 9 months ago they launched their channel, and their background here is the exact same color as mine. The exact same color. So the same blue to black gradient in their first video on their channel. I wonder where they got it from, yo. So yeah, we mod checked it. Yeah, exactly. So anyone looking at DXY, it should be going down, but it's going to the moon. Okay, well, we can have a little check here. So let's have a look. So I just want to, Thomas, observing your trades, very emotional. Doesn't really look like you got a plan or a strategy. I haven't shared anything in the setups, and the ones that have been shared actually back in the day have all reached TPs. Lastly, you're not in diamond, you're not in gold, you're not in silver. So you have no idea how I trade, what I trade, the tools I trade. So I don't know what you're looking for here, or create some interesting drama, because I'm happy to start it. But based on your trading personality, you might want to work on your psychology, because that's where the problem is, right? Your problem is here. That's where you got to put the work in, right? That being said, yeah, we wicked the lows here. Highest probability was to wick the low because we took the 886, but that has now played out. Interesting, little bit of a swing failure pattern. So what is the daily? Ooh, I haven't looked at this chart for a very long time. I can probably remove this by now. ABC, I don't know. I don't really, this is all incredibly old. So, but yeah, we wicked this low as well. We didn't wick that one though. Ooh. Back to Bitcoin, 15 minutes. Loading, there we go. It's not on TradingView. CVD is on AGGR, right? It's on AGGR. So it is this website. That's the one that you need. Oh, and by the way, Thomas, talk to a couple of Diamond members, please. You will see that they banked enough profit. More than enough. A lot. So just look in Discord and write to a couple of people. And then stop being a bitch. Koen is the go. I have the same background because, thanks Arthur, because blue is a calm color. Yeah, I also like blue. And I like the gradient with black. So I like blue is my favorite color. But it matches it matches nicely with the color of the chart. So yeah, mental game of trading, absolutely. Yeah. So what can we expect the rest of the week? Take it step by step. But what day? Today's Tuesday. Probabilities are higher to still take out this high. And if we take out this high on my chart as well, then we will observe the daily naked point of control. Because at the moment, the probabilities are higher. This move is corrective, not impulsive, increasing probabilities to continue ranging, right? Where we then have, it can be flat, can be a WX and then a Y. But by all means, if you pass the daily naked point of control, then the next resistance would be 64K. So it's step by step. Like when you have news as well, I like to observe what price does, but the probabilities were already higher. First of all, to take this high when we move down here, then to take this high when we move down here, based on the analysis earlier today. Now we hit the 886 as well, which is another like element to take out that high. I say it all the time to the scammers. Sometimes they text me in Discord and WhatsApp and I say, scammers try, but don't cry. Yeah, exactly. I used to be very, like, you know, you have scammers everywhere, of course. It's part of the game in crypto. But it is sad. It is sad to see. I also know there's people out there that are selling stuff from other YouTubers. Like they put a lot of effort into creating like a course or a high value thing. And then you got people that record the screens or download it and then sell it for $10. And like, if you're one of those people that then pays a scammer, that's sad, right? You can leave. That's okay. I used to be very active as a nature photographer, showcasing on Insta. Many pics were illegal, used in publications. At some point, it became a job to have my copyrights being respected. Yeah. And so did you ever, Rudy, did you ever have a legal team? Because I today did research because I'm going to create a legal team. Because and that channel is going to be the first one to field it. So I have a list of lawyer companies here in the south of France that I'm going to approach, and I want a main contact at a big firm that I can always reach out to the moment stuff like this happens. So. I just want to protect not only the copyright and stuff that we work on, but also other people. So gonna get a lawyer connected to the channel, and also of course have like other stuff in place. So you know it's gonna come because of this. But not just copyright, but also people because of this, yeah, people using stuff and yeah. Matchy HK, it's been a while. What's up? It's been a while indeed. Very busy with my newborn daughter. Congratulations. How is she doing? How is mom doing? How are you doing? Short nights, long days, tired. I hope you're doing good, Matchy HK. Congratulations again, man. A little daughter. It's nice. New life. We got a new trader in our community coming soon. 18 years. Mohammed, everything is explained. You're a great man. Your Discord is rich with educational resources. Thank you, Mohammed. I'm glad you enjoy it there. Tyrone Rex, 1 out of 10 YouTubers that trade, or out of the 10 YouTubers that trade, you have the most knowledge among them. Not gonna lie. Cheers, Tyrone. I mean, there's great channels out there, but I guess when I started, the first ones I found were the Moonboy ones, But I luckily quickly realized that was not the place to be. But yeah, there's great stuff out there, you know. Sometimes not easy to find. Shirley, how are you doing? What the time I joined the live a few minutes ago, enjoyed the Mario poll, and now I hear, yeah, welcome Shirley. Good to have you here. Shirley, everyone, is the person that back in the day found the market profile and TPO indicator, which was back in the day actually free. Now it's only for subscription, I believe. 1 second. Or is this the free version again? No, it doesn't work. But market profile and TPO on TradingView. Shirley was the one that found it. Good to have you here. Welcome from the other side of the world. AGR and default show, I believe. Oh, yeah. AGR and default is like a concert, I know. Ranging Bitcoin is good for alts. Yes, to a certain extent, of course. Ranging up and down, depending on the size, it brings the alts down as well. But usually, of course, what you like to see is if Bitcoin has a big push and then starts ranging after the push, that's where then people take money out of Bitcoin, take out the profits, and then put it in the alts. You know, your typical altcoin season. Thank you for this beautiful information about trading and your Elliott waves. Thanks, Tyrone. I appreciate you being here, man. You know, that it makes me happy, that sort of stuff. How do I install your CVD? It's all explained in Discord. So just go to Discord and it's explained here as well as in the post Koens updates. So just download the template, open the website, click on the 3 dots right bottom corner, then on settings, then on plus new, select the template in your system. Yeah, exactly. Have a bullish week ahead, Rahul. Nice that you congratulate him. Lander, what's up? Extremely tired. A good time to check out some charts when I'm doing the feeding. Apart from everyone is doing great. That's good to hear. Extremely tired. Yeah. What to say? Part of the job. As expected? Question mark. Like it's. So I don't have a kid. Some of my friends have. And they say that all the cliches are true. I don't know. I'll find out. This should be reported by YouTube. I was suggesting another similar channel in the past, reported to you and alerted the content owner that it's gone since. Yeah, I probably should report it on YouTube. I actually didn't, but probably should do it. Yeah. Crowns Crypto, very good. No, Elliott was very... Yeah, I also like Benjamin. What's his channel? Back in the day, so first of all, I gotta be honest here. I don't watch any other crypto person online, like Elliott Waves or trader or stuff, because I mainly focus on just myself so that I'm not distracted from my own analysis and my own trading. But I know that, was it Benjamin? No, Benjamin, oh yeah, Cohen. Yeah, that one. What I like about him is he's very analytical in his own way, where he has his indicators, but he's very data driven. And I like that. Yeah, I think he's cool. He's a completely different type of channel, but I think he's really, really nice. Like he looks like a great person as well, very honorable, very excited about what he does, and that's cool. Yeah. Can't find you got to go to the Good to Know channel. So up here, maybe it's closed, but if it's closed, click on welcome and it opens this, and then go to good to know, this one here. Make sure to also turn your DMs off, because you might get a scammer reaching out. You're like the professor is in basketball, but for Elliott Waves. Yeah, I'm definitely not in basketball. I mean, I can play a little ball, but I don't get further than the basics. Cheers, MS. Cardano. Are you thinking about doing keynotes on entrepreneurship or trading crypto? I just found gaming. Yeah, so I'm a global keynote speaker, not about crypto trading, but the gaming and esports industry and parents and gaming children. No, Benjamin Cohen. Not MCO. I don't watch MCO. But yeah, so I am a global keynote speaker. You can find my name. Chartwell Speakers is the global agency. I'm registered at. In the gaming industry, I mean, not too many people know. I guess know my whole history, but you build a name in a long period of time due to all the work I've done there, and that's like I speak about that industry. That's where my experience is, and of course I'm a trader. I'm an entrepreneur. I could speak about entrepreneurship, trading / crypto, yes. But of course, when I talk about trading, I guess it's the same as the live streams. I don't know, like future of crypto and all that stuff wouldn't be my thing, but I would be able to deliver keynotes on entrepreneurship, on trading, not on crypto. That's the thing. So I can talk about trading. I can talk about creating plans, Elliott waves, like risk management, psychology, like that sort of stuff. But that, I don't know if that's something that is interesting for conferences. Entrepreneurship, yeah, I could, yeah. Print media. I don't know print media. Is that like a social media channel or like a learn how to do YouTube? Supports his bias. Who are we talking about here? Mr. Cohen? Not Koen, me, but Benjamin. When I started trading, I just created a new account and searched about trading, then Elliott Wave, and I liked it a lot and found the chosen channel. Admin USA, I like you. I appreciate it. Yeah. What do you think about Bitcoin taking out the high on Bybit? It's another reason for Coinbase to do the same and also take this high at a later stage, yeah. Because you do like the charts to align, like the bigger exchanges. It's nice if the charts align and take the high. And back in the day, I tracked probabilities for that to happen, and yeah, probabilities are higher to see that like on all of the exchanges. From what I've seen, Elliott Wave provides great consistency on the high time frame, while low time can cause serious confusion and make it difficult to understand the theory. Yeah, so it's experience. On the high time frame, the chart moves very slow, right? So it's easy you have a lot of time to analyze, and you have a lot of time before a scenario is confirmed or invalidated. But the lower you go, the more you gotta rely on your theoretical knowledge and quick implementation. And this is where the difficulty comes. Because people might not yet be ready to analyze the low time frame. So usually when people ask me like, what time frame should I start? I always recommend the 4 hour. I think the 4 hour is a time frame where you can see enough detail, but it's also high enough for it not to change too quick. So it's a great time frame to learn Elliott waves. But it all comes back to the knowledge. Once you get experience up and running and you know the theory out of your head, things go very quick. And the lower time frames become easy. I don't like to go below 15 minutes. My minimum is 15. Yeah. But yes, I agree. For most people, it's easier to be on the higher time frames. Only when your knowledge really increases, you can go down. My son wants to be a professional trader. How can I find out if he is really talented? Oh, professional gamer. Well, first of all, I will purely answer your question without talking about parenting with gamers and stuff and professionals. But first of all, you need to figure out what game he likes. Right? What hobbies does he do? What does he enjoy? Is he like a racer, football player? Does he like a shooter game? So that's step one. Because if you this is really true with becoming a pro. If you're not passionate about the game, you get absolutely zero chance of making it. You can't do it for the money. Trackmania is not the biggest game in the world. It's not the highest prize pools, but the game Trackmania got me to where I am today. So I'm very thankful. I didn't follow the money, that I followed my passion for racing. And I found that game and I happened to, go pro very quick. So if you liked Fortnite, playing football, there's 3 tips generally that I give. So first of all, tip 1, if he wants to be a pro, right? Tip number 1 is record his gameplay. Now, you don't need a webcam. He doesn't have to show his face, but get himself a YouTube channel, put it on private, upload his content. The reason is, step number 2, actually, still step 1. If he makes content and puts also videos online, he can get scouted. That's what happened with me. I didn't get scouted through content though. I got scouted in the game. But step 1 is make content, put videos online. If you don't want him to show his face, just don't use a face. But it's twofold. 1, he can potentially get scouted. 2, the content he is building is going to be his CV, right? So this is step number 2, is apply to a team. Now, don't apply to Team Liquid, right? First apply to a local team, same as football. You're not gonna apply at like Chelsea. You get scouted to get there, but apply for maybe there's a local gaming club or a local team. Apply there, show the content. Maybe he gets a trial, and then take it from there. Step 3 is in the game. There's usually tournaments, events, rankings. Play enough, get good enough, appear in the rankings, you'll likely get scouted. Right? So make content, applications, and get into tournaments and rankings. In tournaments, to show your competitiveness, right? Win a couple of events and prove yourself. Yo, Thomas, you really do not get trading, eh? Like, holy shit. This guy, you're such like, I don't know, there's like this, like, you're gonna go very soon, but you do not realize, for example, what happened here. Like, I don't know what type of psychological issues you have with trading, but you, sir, have a big problem with your mental state in trading. Do you see what happened here? Do you see what happened here? Do you see what happened here? Yo, mate, if you want to go like fuck around on the channel, I do not have time for that type of bullshit. So you either get yourself under control, but you're too late because you're just hidden from the channel. So, there you go. I have no time for people like that. This guy, like, you have those people which clearly are not the target audience for this channel because they're too childish. That price goes up or down in a straight line. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? It's probabilities, mate. The fact an 886 is touched doesn't mean it like takes out the high in a nutshell in a straight line. Like, what the fuck, guy? You need a plan. This guy has been trading so emotionally as well. Like, he's been here more often talking about, like, oh, I just went long and I just went short and what, like, whatever, all that bullshit. Also, to the mods, if you see this guy in Discord, just ban him there. So we get rid of these type of people. These are not the audience. This is not the audience we're talking to. How likely the 786 to be taken? I'm not sure what you mean with the 786, Anoop. Depends on your pool. Yeah, he needs patience. The problem is he needs a strategy. But the problem also with these type of people is they are watching a lot of YouTube videos and they are trading based on what other people say. Not understanding that they need a plan or a strat. for their own risk management and safety, right? So yeah, if you hit an 886, probabilities from an Elliott wave point of view are immediately higher to take out the high. Now on some charts we took the high, on Coinbase we didn't. So the probabilities on Coinbase are still higher to take this high. Right? Doesn't mean price can go down, but as mentioned, if we do go down, probabilities are higher. We're looking for a wave C or a Y, increasing probabilities to take out the high at a later stage. Perfectly fine, right? The moment you hit an 886, mate, fuck, you're not gonna long into an 886, yo. Right? Like, what's your plan? What's your strat? It gives you a directional bias. And based on the bias, one needs a plan and a strategy to execute. But this guy has been very emotional in the times that he's been there. You can see it as well in Discord and also in stream chat. So if you don't want to learn and build a plan or a strat and you just follow signals or whatever, and you're not the type of guy for this channel. What is the best reference chart to use for levels? Well, in my case, I use a Coinbase. So Bitcoin USD. That's the chart I use. And the levels I have on my chart are very well respected. Of course, I have experience with the chart, so I trust it, right? When you move to another chart, you might need to get used to like that chart, because every chart wicks a bit different and candles might be a bit different. WXY is used for corrections, yes. So no, I definitely don't chill, right? It's just truth is spoken. So we won't hear from him again. Those type of people, you know, they it's simple. Every channel has a target audience. I do not speak to that audience. It's not my audience, you know. So people that look for like signals or all that stuff, they can go to the Moon Boys. They don't belong here. I'm very harsh. I'm very cutthroat with that stuff, right? You got to know who is your audience and who is not. I don't serve those people. I don't have a signals channel. People should have their own plan. That's what I support. That's what I believe in. And it's what I did. I have a plan. I have a strat. I'm profitable. I'm happy. I made a lot of money trading. But I support people that create a plan or a strategy. That's, in my opinion, that's the only way to be long-term profitable. And you got to work on emotion. Do you trade on Coinbase? No, I trade on Blowfin. I just use the Coinbase chart because it works best with my strategy, and that is because of the candles and the wicks, which are the best for my way of trading on Coinbase. So you are right. You are, yeah. Every channel has their own, like, you know, community, but mods are there for that. Yeah, absolutely. I can't deny, you know. I think I guess when you reach a certain point of subs and stuff on YouTube, you'll get this more often, and eventually I have to ignore it and just immediately click on like hide user from channel and then just not even engage and just let it be. But I guess it takes a bit of time to get used to it. You know, everything I do is new to me as well. And when you have people like this, yeah, it's a good reason to shortly repeat it. But I guess there's going to be a time where I just fully ignore it and just bop, you know, immediately ban, hide user from channel, continue with the live stream. Because we don't want one person to remove the fun, if you know what I mean. But it does give me a chance to explain what we're looking for here. Live your life, exactly. Live a little. It looks like we are on a C wave down. What's the target for this kind of wave? The 1 to the 1.236. You were close though. The 1.618 would be so if you're looking for an ABC, by the way, right? Then your target taken from the start of A, end of A, end of B would be the 1 to the 1.236 most common, and the 1.618 is a little less common, but you know, it's still a target. Now you got to be aware that on my chart this high is not taken. On Bybit and Index it is taken. So I don't really like to now count this structure, because if you look for an ABC zigzag, it's invalidated on some charts because price took the high. So personally, I wouldn't really be looking for an ABC at the moment. The only thing that I can say about this range now is we touched the 886 and we didn't take the high on Coinbase. But I can't count this as a 535 because on some charts we took the high, so it makes it a bit tricky. Only thing we can say is any move down is higher probability corrective and take the high still later. What's the difference between WXY, XZ and... oh, that's an easy one. The A, B, C, D, E letters are only used for triangles. A, B, C, D, E, right? And so A, B, C, D, E is only triangle. It's also called Elliott wave triangle. Right? Elliott triangle wave, what the hell? And then a WXY is a sideways double combo, maybe a bit tricky, but that means you have a W, X, and a Y, or a sharp zigzag, WXY. And WXY XZ is simply another X and then Z, another XZ. Now, more about this you can find on the YouTube channel. Over here. All of the structures, including WXYs, triangles and everything, just click on the playlist and then scroll. I recommend starting at the beginning if you're new, but you have WXY, WXY, XZ here, and then all the triangles are here. Ooh. Do you remember Coinbase not taking the summer lows into, but did on others? I only remember Bybit took the low and moved to 23.5K or something. I only remember Bybit doing that. Many charts did not take it, including Coinbase. Also, the index chart didn't take that low. So that was an interesting moment. Yeah, Bybit is a bit more wicky compared to Coinbase. Yeah. If the highs were taken on Coinbase, how would you look at the count? Because the probabilities are higher that this is a corrective structure, I am interested in the potential of a WX and then a flat in a Y, but we didn't take the high on my chart. You know, to have a flat and then A, B, hit the daily naked point of control, C, look for a WXY structure. So, yeah. And then afterwards, still take the high. Cheers, Zema de Lamai. Do you use TradingView for trading? No. Only for my analysis. I do all of my trading on the Bloving exchange itself. That's where I manage everything. I do my calculations in Excel, like risk management and position sizing and stuff. In Excel, I do my execution and everything on the Blovin, and I do my analysis on TradingView. There's more volume. I actually don't know between Coinbase and Bybit, but Bybit is definitely more wiki than Coinbase, and for me, Coinbase is better respected in the wicks. It's just that's where my strategy just simply, I don't know, it runs better on like the Coinbase chart. So yeah. Do you journal? Yes, because my calculation in Excel, it also has like an area below the calculation where I share my thoughts before the trade, during the trade, after the trade. Is merch in the pipeline? Oh, I saw it, but not yet. The idea is there, but we first need a website and stuff. So I'm still in touch with the website developer because I want to have a website first and then connect a merch store, and then I got many questions about caps and hoodies. But step by step, like it takes a bit of time. So a website has to be developed. That's going to take like easily 3 3 months, 4 months. Still need to decide on a partner. And then connect, like, yeah, we can connect a merch store as well. But I have big ideas moving forward. So yeah, there's so much more. I have, like, I was working on my, like, 10-year like vision. And 1 second, like, I was working on my 10-year vision, right? And besides this YouTube channel, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 other ideas which are related to what we do, but those are separate identities, businesses, to help people in different areas, and it's all closely related to what I do. It's not like it's not there yet. So yeah, so there's a lot planned, and I already know what I'm gonna be working on next year. With regards to, so besides the channel, there's gonna be other stuff that's gonna be launched, which are gonna be separate identities, as a separate business, but it's all aimed to, like, help people move forward. So yeah, there's a lot still to come. Yeah. Malts have Koens merch, just saying, that's true. Ephraim Germa, dear Koens, I make a plan and an entry, and then after my entry, my emotions get the best of me and ruin my trading, which is degrading my trading journey. So very recognizable, first of all. I have been there, and I think many have been there with you or are still in that same situation, right? One can have the greatest plan, but if the emotions kick in, it's still a losing, it's still a losing win rate. Now, what I recommend here, right, I'm not a financial advisor, but I can recommend on what to do, is halt your trading for a while. And if you need to stop your trading for like a week or a month, just get the funds out of the exchange to save yourself. Step 2 is read the book. So use a little bit of the funds to buy the book, The Mental Game of Trading. I like to let you know that I am not related to the author in any way. I'm not paid for promotions or whatnot. I have all sorts of links in the descriptions with like 20 or 30 books, right? But that is the book. Like, my favorite book about trading psychology by a mile is that one. Now, what that book will show you is, besides a lot of recognition, because you will recognize yourself many, many times when reading it, you will also get a system to work on your emotions. And I recommend to read the book, summarize the book, and then execute on the steps that they recommend you to take, right? So, and that's what I did. And he talks about like the mental health. I still have my exercises in this same big book. So in the book, he talks about mapping your pattern, which is like step 1. Then you do the mental hand history. Step 2, that's the one I tried to say. And then correct your problem, which you do with logic and a reminder. It's like terminology he explains. But these are the 3 steps that you need to execute and then work on your psychology. Sounds a little bit abracadabra because, of course, I don't have the book on my screen, but get the book, work your way through it. I personally, if you notice this problem, I would put trading on a halt for a little while and focus on your psychology first. Take a break, reset, and then go at it again at a later stage with your exercises in place. Right? Yeah. And then, of course, what also helps is your trading environment. So it's related to what Andrew says, I guess. But I'm not sure if he replies to the haters. But if you are in a community of people and there is something going on from a psychology point of view, it's so nice to be able to share it, right? Like, hey guys, I'm struggling with this. So, join a community, whichever community you like, whatever channel you like, doesn't matter. But join a community, and if you struggle with something that is psychology related, right, write a message in the group. You can also use an accountability partner that you may find in a community as well to help you. So that would be my recommendation. Yeah. Where are you from? I'm from the Netherlands, but I live in the south of France where the sun shines. I'm from the Netherlands. The Voice of Pi, how are you doing, man? Just checking, found you live right now. What's the directional bias you're going with currently? Taking the high, first of all, is the directional bias locally, but 65k plus is, yeah, I mean, the bullish CVD on the 4 hour, which I've shown over the past week as well, past 2 weeks, that like, and then with all the bullish CVDs locally as price moved up, 65k plus is definitely still interesting. It's difficult to call it the highest probabilities just because the 4 hour and daily time frames are not clear to count. It's just that the 4 hour CVD, so I'm not looking at the counts on the daily and the 4 hour. I look at the CVD and I see the 4 hour CVD with then consistent 1 hour CVDs building as price moves up. So it gives me that bias of, well, 65k plus, I will not be surprised. Yeah. Meditation, also a way to cope with like the psychology of trading. Yeah. I would like to see you on stage talking about trading. Yeah, I'm happy to. I don't know what to talk about. Maybe it's like a Q&A like we do here, like people just ask questions and I just, I draw things and on a Bitcoin conference. If there is anyone here that organizes a conference, like maybe you do something, I'm happy to have a chat and speak. Yeah. Could be fun. I can always still organize my own events in the future. That is true, GTP Sleeper. But there's gonna be a moment where the moment someone joins and you have those people, it's just gonna be an immediate, like without discussion, the mods and myself immediately just click on the three dots and then hide user from channel and just continue with the stream, like Andrew says as well. Cheers, Ephraim. Uptime, yeah, we're not on Twitch. I don't have a bot actually, but we are live. You should be able to see how long we're live. We're live for 2 hours and 6 minutes. It's a lot longer than I expected. Good reminder actually for me to go, because I told my wife I was going to be live for like a short time. Here we are. Oh, sorry, Dasek. I'm sorry. Is the number of YouTube subscribers on track as planned? How many? Where are we now? 1 second. Where are we now? We're currently at 13,709. Is it on track? I don't really look at the numbers too much, but with regards to the goal of the end of the year, we're not gonna reach, like, of course last year I did. Last year when I started the channel, the goal was at the end of the year 5.6k and we got 5.8k. And this year I was like, I'm gonna be super bold and just write down 50K. I already, from the beginning, I was like, I probably won't make it. However, I have to think like someone that is gonna reach it. So I need to think about ways to get there, like marketing or shorts. And that is now stuff that we are working on. It's just not yet been implemented, right? Like, so yeah, takes time. Elliott Waves is also very niche, but I think it's more making short content, going and use other platforms, marketing, that will help. For your trading, do you every time check on the other exchanges where the highs are taken? Or, no, I don't. I only use the Coinbase chart, yeah. I don't use the other charts. Yeah. So it wouldn't impact my bias. Yeah. Good night, Lee Stein. How join dots shows different. JC Bar, the dots, make sure to check, like the template, make sure to check out here. Go to the Good to Know channel in Discord, click on Koen's updates. Back, like you got to scroll up a little bit in the Koen's updates. But there is the post for CVD with the lines. I'm just scared that will be streams of text. I think if the channel really grows, I don't know, of course, how things will go. Like, first of all, for me, it's already very unexpected that we are at 13,000 subbies, right? Like, you guys here watching, like, what are we like? So there's 150 people watching at 10:30 p.m. Central European time. We have been talking for the past 1.5 hours about everything not trading related. We've spoken about Mario Kart, Grand Theft Auto. We spoke about a bit of like psychology, bit of Elliott Waves, bit of 886, bit of haters, bit of social media. Like, we go everywhere and people are still here. I don't know, like, that's dedication on your part, like for being here while we keep an eye on the chart, but we trade about we talk about all sorts of stuff. And if people have questions about technical analysis or Elliott Waves, I'll answer it, of course. But it shows your dedication as well. And I thank you for that. That's incredible. Like, when I started 1.5 years ago, almost 1.5 years ago, 23rd of February, I did not know what to expect. The only thing I was like, I make videos about Elliott Waves. I knew on YouTube where I could fit. So I saw other channels and I knew what to improve and what I could do different and where I could add my sauce. But, it all started with, you post a video online, you get 1 viewer, 0 subscribers. And then you get a video, 5 viewers, 0 subscribers. And then you get 1 sub and you're like, fuck yeah, 1 sub, And then, I don't know, like it in the Netherlands, we would say het overkomt je. Like, it literally translated is it overcomes you. I don't know if that's good English. But people then watch it and people share it with people and the algorithm picks it up and now here we are. So it's everything. So I've never been a content creator, influencer, social media expert. Everything is new. I'm an entrepreneur for already a long time, quote unquote long, by the way, 6-7 years. But this stuff is new to me, so I have to figure out a lot as well. Yeah, and now I'm here, and you guys are here as well. And it's great fun. And I don't know where it goes, but I really love what I'm doing every day. So I don't know where things go, but maybe one day, one day the chat might go very quick and I have to be a bit more selective. But, I can always just put it then on subscriber only, but I guess most people are. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. But there's 2 things I love to do the most with YouTube, which is making the content and interacting with the community. Those are the 2 activities that I enjoy the most. All the other stuff, I want to, you need to build a team and employees and all that stuff. but I want to always be in touch with the content and always be in touch with community. Those are two more my main areas, because that's what I enjoy the most. That's why I'm live for so long, right? Like I always say I'll be live for 30 minutes. Here we are, 2 hours later. So I love being live, talking, chatting, interacting, answering questions, and all the other stuff in the background, like eventually, like that needs to be done by a team that I then have to set up as the channel grows. Jeroen is here, so he already takes some stuff on him. But eventually, there's going to be more people and manage different elements of the channel so that I can focus on what I enjoy the most and what people like to see. So we'll see where we go, but was a reminder. Good night, Leisten, again. Oh wait, I answered this. Very niche is smart money concepts, order blocks, fair value gaps. I mean, smart money concepts is of course price action trading, which is relatively common by itself, and also these elements are relatively easy to learn. The problem with Elliott waves is that it is very difficult to learn because it is so much theory. So before someone understands, there's like this barrier of entry, right, for Elliott waves, where you need to understand some stuff. Now in the videos I try to explain things as easy as I can, but there's always going to be terminology like zigzag, we look for an impulse. I generally then say, okay, what's an impulse? 5 I pull the fib from here to there. I try to explain as much as I can, but it's not for everyone. Elliott waves is very difficult to grasp. But for the people that don't know Elliott waves or know the basics, maybe they watch the channel because they don't want to learn it themselves, and because I use Elliott waves myself and I present it hopefully in an understandable way, people have a good idea of, okay, this is the highest probability, and I upload like 3 times a day, or I'm active 3 times a day if I can. So people don't always need to do their own analysis, because I can be there to at least provide like the Elliott wave analysis, and then people have their own trading plans. So cheers, Hede. Elliott wave is not, and I think Elliott more for advanced traders that want to learn more advanced trading. Yeah, Elliott waves is very advanced. Trading buddy talking. Meanwhile, my cat trying to get my attention. Time to pet the cat. I gotta go. Seriga, answer please. I wonder what you think. Wait, Seriga, where did you... Do you believe... Oh, sorry. Also avoid trading on mobile phones. Yes, correct. Sorry, I missed this a little bit. Do you believe in fate, that a person has a definite destiny? I think my background is more directed to believing in choices. So on a daily basis, we all have choices that direct, quote unquote, fate. But I do believe that fate can be made, if you know what I mean. Like where do you end up? Like what's your destiny, your definite destiny, your outcome? For me, it's making recurring choices into a direction that you have identified. Like where do you go with life? Like, so I can recommend this exercise, which is based on MJ DeMarco's 10-5-1 year planacy. Is, do you have a vision? Where are you in 10 years? How much money do you want to have? What's your cars? What's your lifestyle? Where do you live? How many kids do you have? What kind of job do you do? What kind of person do you want to be? What's your daily life going to be looking like? And if you can clearly identify where you want to work towards, you will start to make choices that direct you into that direction, right? instead of opportunities coming your way, which might be distractions. But if you don't know where you're going, you have no plan in life, you don't know if that opportunity with a higher salary is actually a distraction and gets you away from where you actually want to go. Maybe what you do now is going to get you where you want to be in 10 years, but you get paid less now, but you're going to reap the rewards later because you know where you're going. It's just another step to get to a higher position or whatever. So I think it's related to the choices people make time and time again, which of course leads to like maybe like habits, but I think it's the choices are bound to a probability of getting an outcome that you are looking for, equaling fate. So for example, also when you bump into someone, which eventually happens to maybe become your business partner, you might say, wow, it was fate that we met each other and built this company. And then I would be like, well, it's actually not fate, or it can be like fate, depending how you call it. The reason you bumped into one another is because you increased your chances of meeting another person because you made choices that led you to building that company. You went to events, you went to conferences, you joined Facebook groups and Discord channels about your industry, you interacted with the people, and all of that increased the chance of finding someone that then builds the company with you. If you don't do all of that, you might bump into the same person but don't know he's actually the one that you can build the company with. So I think the word fate for me is related to the choices that people have on a daily basis, bound to a vision of where do you want to go. And that is why I'm a big fan of creating a 10-5 1-year plan. Now let me show you the page, like the Planacy thing. 1 second. I can share a YouTube video. I think that's best. Here, wait. Where's chat? Check that one. Right? And that one. So this is MJ DeMarco. He is an author of books in the description called The Millionaire Fast Lane, Unscripted, and The Great Rat Race. He is my favorite business author by a mile. And the 10-5 1-year plan, just watch those videos. And I implement that. So I'm currently I want to say innovating, but updating my 10-year plan, which then reflects in my 5-year, in my 1-year, in my monthly activities, weekly or monthly goals, weekly goals, daily activities. So you have a 10-year plan. It sounds very far away, but people, this is a typical quote, you may have seen it. People overestimate what they can do in a year. They underestimate what they can do in 5 or 10 years. But because I have a 10-year plan, 5-year plan, 1-year plan, I can chunk it down into monthly goals, weekly goals, daily activities, so that I know that on a daily basis, when I'm doing my stuff here, I am working towards my 10-year goal. But it feels like you want to make big goals, little chunks, but that's how you do it. And maybe I will not reach a 10-year goal. Maybe before I, reach that goal, life happens and I'm going to go somewhere else. Like, I didn't expect the YouTube channel to do this. YouTube was not in my 10-year goal, but here we are. So, life happens, but at least you have a vision and you can act based on that vision. And then life may happen and it might change the course and you can make a new 10-year plan, but at least you know where you're trying to go. So you might get opportunities that are in line with, where you want to go. So yeah, check out these links, which I think are very valuable for anyone. And work on it. And maybe a Band-Aid, one of my mods, is from the US. He's currently working on his 10-5 1-year plan. I'm his accountability partner. I literally, guys, I got an alarm in my agenda. I'm going to show this. I got an alarm in my agenda. Here it is for Saturday. I got to show this. Maybe a Band-Aid, 10-5 1-year plan accountability for 10 a.m. on Saturday. Yeah, you bet. He asked me like, yo, Koen, can you keep me accountable? I'm like, yeah, you bet. So yeah, he's working on it at the moment. And then he was like, I'm going to work on it. I was like, oh well, I'm going to update mine as well. Usually I do it in December. Usually December is my month where I look at potentially updating and of course create a new 1 year. But yeah, I'm doing it now. So. How should I count on where to start? Naman Katri, start at the low. So start at, in this case, for example, if you're at a daily time frame, you want to start at the beginning of a range or a low on the chart or a high on the chart. So, start here, right? Start here if you want to count this area, right? If you are more interested in local price action, go to the 4-hour, start counting from this low and see if you can count impulsive structures. If you are bullish, you want to count an impulsive structure, right? So you can use that low. Is the low in? Yes or no? That question can be answered by, hey, is there an impulsive structure here, right? So yeah, if you go to the very high time frames, you got to find those highs and lows, right? If you want to analyze this bit, then start analyzing from the high down, right? For example. So it depends on the time frame as well, right? You want to analyze the move down? Oh, you can start counting from the high. So you got to identify significant highs or lows, and those will be used to then start your counting. Cheers, Tibetan monk. Appreciate it, guys. You genuinely love the energy. Merci, Tibetan monk. Or is it in monk? In monk, it's like, did I do it like that? Appreciate it, man. Overwhelming would be the English equivalent, I guess. Be proud and only do what makes you happy. Yeah, like this makes me happy. Like you want to focus on what you like. From this morning, RS Miller, welcome back. You thought you were watching a replay. Yo, Dasek, have a good night, man. Could we look at some alts? I gotta go. It's already late. Is that it brings calmness in your trading life. The charts are volatile enough to feed people's flair for the dramatic. Thanks, Carl. Yeah, I've never been like that very high person, like hype, shouting. You know what I mean. So I'm a calm person myself. So I guess I reflect that in my content. You are on when I go to work and when I get off work. I should launch a podcast, man. you can listen to like the podcast in the car. Cheers, RS Miller. Makes me wonder, by the way, if you actually drive what's that? The Audi RS, isn't it? The RS6. Oh, nice car. You bang on. I've been your analysis as I haven't, but this too is helping. Yes, and also I hope that by people watching the content, they learn more about how Elliott waves works and what to look for, so I can give them like a stepping stone. Controlled randomness. That's a nice summary of what trading is, by the way. What to do if you made a plan but it doesn't work out and time goes on and on. You're in step 4. So if you made a plan, so this is step 4, right? Tweak and adjust. So you have a set of tools. That's step 1. Like step 1, experience. You have experience. Step 2, find your favorite tools, right? And build statistics. Step 3, combine your tools. Build more statistics on the combination. Step 4 is tweaking and adjusting. This is probably where people spend most time, especially when it doesn't work. Like, oh, damn, I use this set of tools like this, and this. but it doesn't work together. Okay, you know, I need to add something, remove something, and then you got to do all the data again. So you're in step 4. So you need to remove something or add something or do both, and then see what the data says. You wanna create like a data pool, because it will also calm down your emotions and it will tell you if it works without spending money. Yo, cheers, Dejan. Yeah, it's like, I'm doing an endurance here. Is to eventually have children. Yeah, I'm reaching that age. Engineered success. Delia, Sikun, that's why people are still watching. You come here for trading and you leave learning so much more than that. Thanks, Delia. I'm happy to share some learnings and stuff that I have implemented in my life, which really helped me. Like the 10-year, 1-year plan it's great. It takes some time to develop it, to make it. Like, it will take a couple of days, but it's very valuable. And I'm happy to hear you like it. Have a general plan and try to just be a little better than the person you were yesterday. Yep. Always try to move forward. When you say when the 886 is touch, probability says we'll take the high eventually. What is the percentage that happens? I gotta check my data, but that's like an 80-90% like chance. It's very high. It's very rare for an 886 to then not take it. So that's why you have the directional bias. The most recent example, and one thing, you gotta pull the right 886. Now that's almost like, I can imagine some people are, how do I pull the right 886? First, you pull it from the low to the high. The moment you get a 3-wave structure, you're going to pull it from the high to the low, high to the low, high to the low. This was an 886 touch. High to the low. This was an 886 touch. High to the low, right? And then eventually you got a 3-wave structure here, of course, and here as well. So you want at least a 3-wave structure to start then changing your pull as well. So, and every time you break structure, right, high to low. So the moment here, price created a 3-wave structure, I pulled an 886 from the low to the high, right? Yeah. So that is why also here, you got a 3-wave structure. You could pull one from the low to the high here and keep an eye on it. Because if you hit the 886 here, the probabilities are low. This is an impulse. The problem though, locally, is that on some charts you took the high, and second, this can still now be an WXY. So no, don't take it from this low, because a WXY, a wave Y, can end on the 886 and then you can fly. Now the example of that, because a wave Y does not have to take the low of W, an example of that is here, the intern. (886) golden pocket, 886 golden pocket, 886 sweep the lows, bloop. That's like the last time where I can remember where didn't work, no. But yeah, I mean, same here. You're in a downtrend, so you just keep pulling it from low to high. Oh, 886 touched, right? Oh, move to the golden pocket and take the low. Yeah, you'll find many examples. Like probability, it's such a nice thing to know. It's very, very high probabilities. Here the same. So it's just a directional bias, right? So but it's not like a trade by itself, but it creates a bias. And that is, of course, handy when trading in a certain direction. We also had here, this was also an 886 touch here, right? Oh, I think I said that earlier. So, okay. Gotta go. Cup and handle, yeah, on the 4 hour, but it's not really, I don't really trade patterns though. But I've heard about the cup and handle, yeah. No, Naman, you first count and only then create a bias, because when you count, you always need a bullish and a bearish scenario, and then pick the one that respects the rules the most. Time to take the top. I know, right? Oh, the 1, 5, 10-year plan. Look, you gotta put it down, 10, 5, 1-year plan, and just execute. It's not about achieving the goal. It's about getting further than you've ever would have gotten if you do not have that 1-year goal, 5-year goal, 10-year goal. Right? It's about improving. It's about getting closer to the goal. It's not like I need to hit it or not. Second, life can happen. So for example, YouTube happened. It wasn't in my plan. It happened. And here we are. So now, of course, YouTube is part of the plan. So I had to update it. But trading was part of my plan, and YouTube is of course related to my trading. So it you know, YouTube itself wasn't a plan, but of course trading was part of my plan. So yeah. Of course, life happens, but if you have a 10, 5, 1-year plan, you'll have a much better idea of where you want to go, and you'll make decisions accordingly. Fucked up already. Yeah, but it's not about like it's fucked up or not, but like here's another thing. Go to, which one is it? Go to other content, download this. This is my planner. I use it on a daily basis. I got it next to my desk. Download this. Put in your yearly goals, put in your monthly goal, put in your weekly goal, right? And do it on the day. Can I ask, what wave do you usually use to trade in? Well, I trade every wave actually, because like my favorite entries are lower time frames, like the 1 hour, 50-minute. I can trade 4 hour. But I trade in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I trade anything, right? Like I don't trade like a wave X, like, oh, we have a W, so I trade an X. But I would look into the lower degree of wave X. What's the sub count? And I execute based on that. So I trade everywhere. I don't really have like one particular like this, because the thing is, you can try and trade a wave 3, but maybe it's a wave C, but you only figure that out later. Like 1, 2 and AB can be exactly the same structure, and then you're trading in the direction of a C or 3, but you don't know if it's going to be a C or 3. I mean, depending on the bigger context, you might have a better idea, but in this example, you may not. So yeah, you could be looking for price to move up, but then price takes out the high of wave 1 or A, and it turns into a running triangle. No? So it evolves. So you got to be aware of how Elliott waves and probabilities change accordingly, and then manage your positions accordingly. In Honda. Cheers, Brendan Reedman. Always welcome. Always welcome. And the moment you do, we'll send you an email as well and get you sorted in Discord. Start of an ending diagonal from 49k low. A start or an ending diagonal, because a leading diagonal would make sense from the low, of course, to the upside. You can't have it as an ending diagonal moving up. But leading diagonal at the moment remains low probabilities unless you have a wave 4. So yeah, yeah, you can move up, you can take 65k, but you want to reject below 68 point, I don't know, out of my head, 68.3k. You want to move down again for your wave 4 of a diagonal, and that's when we, can start really looking into the diagonal. No. Of course, one can continue to observe local probabilities here, but the directional bias it remains the same, unrelated to the volume here locally. So, for example, here, right, price touched the 886, moved down. We had high volume here in the low, and then ploop, we got back up in no time. We don't know, of course, what the waves all will do locally, but it's a directional bias on the weekly time frame. Yes, considering that as well. But I would like 65 to be taken. That would be even better. But we have the bullish CVD stacking up all the time, which supports at least the narrative of a low being in for a 4. But we take it step by step. Guys, I gotta go. I answered everything. It gives me the opportunity to get my ass away from the PC, and it's 11 p.m. There I am telling my wife, oh, I'm just gonna go live shortly. There's some news. Here we are. 2 hours and 40 minutes later. Still need to have dinner actually. Oh well, thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate you hanging out. It was a great stream. I appreciate the questions and all the chatting. Always love chatting. So, thanks for being here. Tomorrow morning, new update. Let's see where price is when I wake up. And tomorrow afternoon will be another live stream. Absolutely. So, I'll see you then. Thanks for being here. Appreciate all the kind messages, guys. Have a good night, and I'll catch you at the next one.